to Moscow from Nizhny Novgorod, and this is my second point for today. So this is people in the Soviet Union built this amazing metro. That was the idea and that was the project of the communists. Fuck! There is no fucking road exactly to the place where I'm going. And now I'm ready to show you my small room that I rent here in Vnukovo. I've been waiting for the check-in for almost 2 hours, and they didn't even say that the flight is delayed. To Moscow from Nizhny Novgorod, and this is my second point for today. So this is the railway station. I just wanted to record myself here. So right now I'm going to the area that is like basically the area of the airport from where I have my flight to Milan. And I want to eat straight away because honestly I don't want to leave the city. I don't want to do all these efforts just to find the place to eat here around, so I decided to eat on this railway station because I already know this and I know that there is a nice Russian cuisine, so I'm gonna grab something to eat. And then I have to spend around 1 hour and 30 minutes in metro to arrive from here to the area close to the airport because I'm gonna stay there for a night and I'm gonna have the whole journey to arrive to the point. So let's travel with me. Here, I can't understand how people in the Soviet Union built this amazing metro. That was the idea and that was the project of the communists. And it's amazing how they take care of people and wanting to build beautiful museums, palaces for people, even if it's just a simple metro. It's insane. I'm in Vnukovo neighborhood, which is the area around Moscow, and there is an airport Vnukovo where I travel from tomorrow, and now I'm going to my hotel because I booked the hotel to stay here and fly tomorrow morning. So let's go with me and check it out. I'm so curious, but I'm also so tired. I think it was a big mistake to choose this path because I'm with my luggage and I need to go to my place. I don't know if it's a private guest house or something, but the problem is that there is no fucking road exactly to the place where I'm going. I don't know why, but I just need to go with my luggage, which is heavy, on this road. I mean, it's okay if I'm just without luggage, but this is pretty heavy. Like, I don't know. I hope that is correct way, because it doesn't look like that there is a place to stay. Like, to be honest, please pray for me, guys. So I found the place, and I mean, it's not really that bad, and the area isn't that bad. There is the lake. There are many modern buildings, like here. The view is not really that horrible, but the problem is the location and the map that showed me. I'm sorry, but it's just so dirty. Like, yeah, now in Russia is the season. It's not. There is no snow, and it's dirty. It's rainy, and the problem is that it wasn't written that there is a way shorter. I mean, I looked at the map and I saw two different ways to reach this place, and I chose the one that was shorter, as I thought, but I didn't consider and I didn't thought that the way will be so horrible without any route, and especially with the luggage, it's horrible. So for that reason it took me longer and I hated this. But now I need to go to the supermarket and find some shops here. So guys, I'm finally in the room. I'm gonna show it to you, but now I ordered some food because there is this service that provides the food, and this is my borscht after the long trip. Let me show you the room. So this is my room. And after the long way, I really want to eat something hot, and I really want some soup because my Russian stomach really needs something really warming and something really liquid. So I ordered this borscht, and also I got this food from Vnukovo, the supermarket, which is one of the best in Russia. I'm going to show it to you later. But now let's eat my borscht. So guys, I finished my food and I feel so much better, and now I'm ready to show you my small room that I rent here in Vnukovo, very close to the airport. So let me show you the room of this place. By the way, it's not the private guest house, it's a small guest house, yes, but it's not located in the private place, but it's located in the building with a lot of different apartments. And since here they just rent it and they reshape it into the room for people like me. Let me show you guys. So first of all, this is the space. Look at the color. Do you like orange color? Let me know, guys, because this is my least favorite color, but I think now it's so cool to have and stay in the room like that, because in Moscow and in Russia in general it's so gray and it's cold. So staying in a room like that, I feel so much better and it feels warmer. So it's very nice. I'm glad that this room is orange, but in general I'm not a big fan of orange color. So here, this is my bed. I love a bit bigger, the double bed. So this is some picture. I am already drinking my tea, which is so good. This is some of my clothes. And look here, guys, this, and I'm honestly feeling so cold. I don't know why. Maybe because of my long way. So I asked the receptionist to help me because I felt so cold here, and she brought me this one. So she's using the t-shirt and I'm with this clothes, and I feel really cold. So I really need to sleep comfortable to wake up tomorrow and feel really good, because I don't want to be exhausted tomorrow. So this is me again, and also there is a table, there is a TV, my stuff here, and yeah, I think it's pretty good room. Let me show you also the view from my window. Okay, you don't see a lot, but here some modern area. There is some small lake or pond, I don't know exactly, but I think in the morning it looks better than now, but even now it's not really that bad. So here, and this is it, my simple room. I think it's so good for one stay. And by the way, this is the first time I travel this way, because I usually travel non-stop, or I sleep basically in another country, like in Armenia, for example, in Poland I slept once during my stay, but this is the first time I'm sleeping, no, the second time I'm sleeping in Moscow, specifically in this area. So this is the first experience, because tomorrow morning I have to fly. So there is no other way that I can be in Moscow airport at 7 a.m. So that reason I needed to arrive before. I needed to arrive today and stay for a night and travel tomorrow morning to Milan. So for that reason, I decided to go for this experience, and I think it's really nice. Guys, I really want to share with you that this trip to Russia was the longest probably in my life, because I usually stay a month, so maximum 1 month and a couple of weeks, but this one was really long for me. For first of all, my trip with my parents. Then I moved to host my group trip to Russia, and then I stayed in my hometown because I need to do a lot of things, the health checkup and so many different things. But I documented everything, and this video is just the last video, but it's going to be first to publish on YouTube. So lucky, because I arrived to the airport in the right time. I arrived 3 hours before, but I've been waiting for the check-in for almost 2 hours, and they didn't even say that the flight is delayed, because I was using the internet, I was watching something, and then I just realized that it's been too long. And then I asked what happened, and they said, no, the flight is delayed. But the staff don't announce anything. We're just standing in line before the check-in, and they literally don't say anything. Like, I'm so tired because I went to grab some coffee and refresh myself, because I woke up and I had only 20 minutes. I grabbed a taxi, arrived here, but now I'm just waiting without doing anything. So basically it's all our line, and I just spoke with the airlines. They told me that they don't know anything, and on the screen it's not written anything as well, so they just don't know. They just told that we're waiting when the system for check-in will work. And it's nothing. Like, nothing, no predictions, 1 hour or 1 hour 40 minutes, or maybe more. Let's hope. And now I'm just looking for a coffee. I just left my luggage with people, and I just want to grab some coffee. And that's it. And also the funny thing is that when I was looking for tickets. I found the cheaper tickets through Turkey, but it was written that in case of delay, the company will not compensate you the second flight if you miss it. And I wanted to get this one, but it was cheaper, but it was too risky, so I didn't want to take this risk. And for that reason, now I'm flying with the same airline, so my second flight is going to be the same airline, and hopefully they will recompensate this. Let's hope. But at least it wasn't written, so I think that will be a responsibility of the company. I hope. I really, really hope so. Got some coffee. And my mood is getting better. Let's go in line again. Guys, I did the check-in and now I'm in the gate and departure area, but you know, my flight is delayed till 12, which is not sure yet because it's just written that it's delayed till 12, but they're not sure, so probably it will be delayed even more, but okay. I try to be as calm as possible because, you know, it's funny that on this trip, specifically on my return to Italy, I thought myself, and I also spoke out of loud with my parents, that my focus was to make this trip, to make this flight and this whole way back to Italy as calm as possible, but somehow it's not really that calm because it's a bit messy. So first of all, the way to the hotel wasn't really good. I felt a lot of pain in my shoulders because it was the heavy luggage and the lack of normal roads. Then I was running around the area trying to find some food. Then I was at the hotel, I was doing some kind of things which I needed to do. Also, I didn't sleep so well because I was a bit anxious because of the flight. So I was waking up and checking the time, and yeah. So now I'm here at the airport, and you know, it's kind of empty. So I was surprised because it seemed to be a bit crowded downstairs, but when I arrived here, it's empty. I don't see even people sitting on the different bars and eating something. So like here, it's the end of the airport. It's absolutely empty. So good for me. I'm recording this video, but also the whole area is not really that crowded. And it's Saturday. Like why it's crowded? Why it's empty right now? Like I don't understand. But yeah, I'm glad that I didn't book the flight with different air companies. So I fly with Fly One, which is Armenian Airlines, and it's the same airline across the whole way. So they will provide me another flight in case of delay. So I just try to be positive, and maybe later I will grab something to eat and just enjoy this because I cannot change it, obviously. So, and you know, it's the first time for a long period of time, for probably 8 years or even more, since my flight was really delayed. So I only had twice in life when my flight was delayed, once in Moscow and once when I flew from St. Petersburg to Cyprus, and my layover was in Kiev in 2015. So for that reason, it was a bit messy. But for the whole my life, everything was okay and never had delays. But this is the experience, and I'm here recording some vlog, and yeah, see you guys later.